You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Yeah, boy.
Hello everyone, and I am back with some more Genshin Impact. 3.0 is here, and you know what that means. That's right, the Summer Patch event has come. Unfortunately, there is no Golden Apple Archipelago. May you rest in peace. However, we have the next best thing. BottleLand, the happiest place on Earth. Now this event takes up the entirety of the patch, so I'm assuming it is going to be a lot like the previous summer events. Lots of shit to do and explore. So this video will pretty much just be the event quest itself. Now I know there's a Kaya hangout as well as some mini games, but that will be in another video. So before we head off, I would like to show off my Eula that I got in the last video. Currently level to 80 and wielding her signature weapon. Yes, I got pretty lucky. And all I can say about Eula is, I love her. I love her playstyle, her aesthetics, her voice lines, and even her huge dumpy. Look, I'm sorry Maho decided to make you the thickest one of all.
Vengeance will be mine!
But for the event, I will also be bringing Klee along. Now, I don't usually buy the character skins because I find them pretty useless, but Klee is an exception. Why? Because she's my daughter and she deserves everything and more. I see there's another, but there can be only one! You win this day, NPC Klee.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
Don't worry. I know a good spot to dump emergency food.
Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
Who said I was talking about food?
Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential.
Next time.
Whoosh! A letter came flying in through the window.
Sounds like something Alice would do.
Anyway, the letter said, I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again. Sorry about that. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
Why is it that every summer event involves Alice in some way or form?
So we were wondering, who could we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us. Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Anything for my daughter.
We just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time, and poof, we'll be there in the blink of an eye.
Well, that's handy.
It only works 3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
Ah, like a genie in a bottle. Or BottleLand in this case, I guess.
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide, so sounds like we need a forest ranger.
I know who that is.
Take us to Gandharvaville,
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill.
Diagon Alley.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Yeah, I thought I was going to become a wizard like Harry.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
Fungal chickens, robot dinosaurs, Egyptian triangles, and the don't fuck around with them beasts. All very friendly.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. It'll try to hit you with its cap.
They don't sound like fun guys at all. I'm sorry.
I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I'll try my best.
Well, you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without blowing up everything in sight.
Hi, Kale. It's been ages.
When did they meet before? Ah, that's right. It was during Wind Bloom.
I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan.
Haven't seen another one of those since your story quest. Wait a minute. Moon pie is her specialty. The moon is often associated with butts. Eula has a big butt. Since her specialty is the moon pie, it can be deduced that her specialty is in fact her thick ass.
The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert. Whoa! This desert is huge!
And it was a right pain to explore.
Magic invite! Klee needs your aid! Do something now, so Klee's not afraid!
That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future.
So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain? Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
4 adult and 2 children tickets to BottleLand, please. Yay! I'm gonna ride the roller coaster.
It's a big ball of water. I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
No touching, Klee. You don't know where it's been.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
And that's a bad thing?
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain.
Come on, they wouldn't put something important randomly here.
Wait, who goes there?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
How do you feel after entering that 2-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
To be fair, we are all technically 3D models on a 2D screen.
The situation is now critical. Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Hey, it's our favorite neighborhood hydro cock.
Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Idya. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Is something wrong with the Valurium Mirage?
I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
You know, I somehow relate to this girl Idya. I don't know why though.
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too.
Several key components from the central hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas.
First component acquired! So that unlocked the next area.
I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Our first priority is to get the cards here up and running again. This is what we use to make them. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a card for us.
Ta-da! Look, I made a card. What exactly did you make your card from, Klee? I used Jumpy Dumpty.
I don't think it'll meet safety standards.
It's okay though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material.
Well, that's a relief. I thought it would end up like something touched by Killer Queen.
Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet.
Is this Jeremy you mentioned, one of your brothers?
Yeah. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
Wait a minute, how did you get here?
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you.
I mean, he's not wrong.
They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be any brothers?
You obviously haven't had siblings before. A sad Klee is a horrible Klee to see.
We're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hato.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
Are you and Jerry worried about Hato? Why don't you just talk to him about it?
Now, kiss and make up.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all.
Thanks?
We're supposed to be helping Idya look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope.
Wait, it's the rope? I mean, I guess you could use rope, but wasn't it an item they had?
Welcome back! Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me! You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
I wish it was that easy. On to the next area. Isn't it strange that all the people here have blue hair and blue eyes? I just realized this place is an actual carnival. I mean, it makes sense with the minigames, I guess.
Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
At least we found her cousin.
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent and then...
Yes? And then?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Eidolons. Do any of you have experience being on stage?
I mean, I was part of the improv club back in high school.
Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
She said the thing! She said the thing!
Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Oh, I'm using trial characters. I wish my Eula was C3.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
No! God, please, no! No!
I think we had enough puns from the last event.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Hey, no, wait!
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Thanks.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
It's not like I like sweets or anything. Baka.
Sorry, I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Well, that's some interesting character development. An actual decent family member of Eula.
Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. And if you're lucky, you could see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself.
I would actually love to see those two interact.
When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
Now that you mention it, these situations are very similar. And now, let there be light!
Lessig Lawrence?
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan. It was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. I realized that nobody knew me out there. Not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Oh shit, this is much more development than I thought we would get.
See, people can always make different choices. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction.
Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them.
In a second Eula character story, perhaps?
Are you all done talking now?
What is this I just received?
Oh, it's one of the missing components!
Say what? A candy box? Now I'm just confused about what these parts are. One left to go regardless.
I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Wait, how could you cause all this?
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. I was curious if it could rotate, so I reached out and touched it. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain.
Wait, it actually is the core?
I knew I should have put the core somewhere more secure.
So it's your fault then?
Do you have the component that fell out of the central hub?
I do. However...
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
No. Till we fix the stage, surely.
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no? Or maybe the component is broken and we need to fix it.
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts. I'll wager that he wants us to edit them.
Or maybe he wants feet pics.
What has gotten into you all? What sort of person do you take me for, The component is safe and sound. I can give it to you now if you'd like.
Oh, that would be swell.
Although I was hoping that maybe you might be willing to help rescue my show? You're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill. It would really speed up the casting.
Okay, fine. I'll help your stupid show.
You seem to know a thing or two about character acting. Tell me, have you acted before?
Yes, Kaya. Have you been merely acting as our friend this entire time, all the while being a Conrian spy? Anyways, while everyone's acting, what's my job?
I'd like the Traveler to go into the preprint set and help move props around during the performance.
So, a stagehand. That actually sounds like my kind of thing.
As soon as you're ready, the show can begin.
Honestly, the crew deserves so much more respect than they get now. Sure, the actors are the stars, but the people behind the scenes keep it running.
The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys.
Wait, is he talking about Alice?
And they lived happily ever after.
Well, there were a few hiccups, but I think it went pretty well.
Mr. Honorary Knight!
Aw, doesn't she look adorable? A real child of Alice.
What did you all think of the play? Any thoughts?
Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
It was mediocre at best. The characters weren't all that memorable, and the lines sounded quite rushed at the end. Not just the lines, but the story itself felt rushed in the second half. The setting and the design were great, but they were let down by the obvious flaws and choices made in the story. While I was drawn into it during the beginning, I wanted to just escape after it started falling apart. A 2.7 out of 5 for me. How's that?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback.
What a great attitude! You don't seem upset at all by our comments.
Now, if only modern Hollywood could do the same thing without crying racism or sexist whenever there's a form of criticism.
They're all very valid points.
Maybe we are being a little too hard on you.
If you're too soft, Paimon, they won't improve, and they'll simply do the same mistake over and over again.
Here, take this. Your component, as promised.
Wait, why is an oil lamp a component?
If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
Damn, he's got that riz.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friends.
So now that we have everything, we should be near the end of the story.
Without further ado, let's go and fix the domain.
Wait, isn't this a sewing machine? Or am I wrong?
It just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when no one's looking.
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
What?
I thought something was strange with this woman. Is she a witch like Alice?
What are you guys talking about? And how is Klee in on this, but Paimon isn't?
I mean, it's pretty obvious since she knows Alice and her dialogue has stated that she has been around for hundreds of years. It's obvious that she's a witch like Alice.
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
Wait, what?
I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it?
I mean, I thought I knew, but maybe I'm wrong. If she isn't a witch, then what is she?
Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Since hydro-eidolons can change into any form, why not human form?
Wait a minute. Is she an Oceanid?
You hit the nail on the head. All right, in that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more.
Ah, shit, she is!
I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away.
Ah, and there's the connection to Fontaine. So far, every summer patch has been connected to the next region in some way or form. And this has been no exception.
So does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. In this mirage, they will always be my friends.
This one's all yours, Idya, our magical mascot.
You know, that makes a lot more sense now. Performance issues? Technical difficulties? Princess is another castle? Oh, so this is the reason Kokomi is involved in this event. Well, make your wish, Idya.
I still hope that somehow, someday, they will achieve their dreams.
Okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Come on, hurry!
Well, everything is fixed. All's well that ends well. Looks like there's one last thing to do. Wait a minute. This thing is literally just a Ferris wheel. Well, I guess you can't have a fair without one. And honestly, I've been happy with Idya. A good NPC for this patch.
Time for Paimon to give you a nickname! Mud Fairy! Watch out for Idya the Mud Fairy!
And of course, Paimon ruins the mood. As always.
I hope you'll take some time to enjoy yourselves.
Yep, I want to get everyone together for one last ride on the ChooChoo cart.
Okay, and that is the end of the patch 3.8 event quest. It was very lighthearted with some touching moments, and I quite enjoyed it. Come Fontaine, I feel like the story will get quite heavy again. But this patch isn't over, so I will have another video coming out for the rest of patch 3.8. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And also, leave a comment down below. Let me know, who in Fontaine are you looking forward to? Mine is the Geo character since we have so few right now. But until next time, see ya and stay golden.
The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey.